Have you ever felt the need to smile, even when everything inside you felt heavy? Like you had no choice but to say, I'm fine, even when you weren't. I remember one morning before school, I had a big fight with someone I cared about. I felt exhausted, stressed, and upset. But the second I stepped onto campus, I forced a smile. People asked, Are you okay? And I automatically said, Yeah, I'm okay. But the truth was, I wasn't. And even though my friends were right there, I felt like I had to hold everything in, just so no one would worry about me or judge me. Later that night, when I finally let myself feel the things I've been feeling, I realized something. Pretending didn't make me stronger. It just made me tired. Hi, my name is Constance, and I think a lot of us go through that, feeling like we have to act fine even when we're not. That pressure to always be okay can feel heavy. And today, I want to talk about why it's okay not to be okay. I want to talk about how being honest with our emotions doesn't make us weak, it makes us human. Sometimes it's not as if we don't want to talk about our feelings to the people around us, but more like we feel like it's hard to talk to them. Like the second you start talking, you immediately feel like they're judging you and you don't know how to put words together. Personally, I find it hard to talk about my feelings, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same, which is actually completely fine. We live in a world where everyone thinks they have to look perfect all the time. On social media, at school, even with our closest friends. We tell ourselves we have to be the strong one, or the chill one, or the positive one, because that's what people expect from us. But that pressure builds up, and when you pretend you're okay for too long, it's like holding your breath underwater. Eventually, you're gonna have to come up for air whether you want to or not. The truth is, being honest about your emotions isn't dramatic. It's not attention seeking. It's literally part of being alive. Some of the strongest people I know are the ones who aren't afraid to admit when they're struggling. Because it takes courage to say, hey, I'm not okay right now. It takes strength to be real. When we open up to the people around us, we invite space for support. We give ourselves space to breathe, and we remind ourselves that we don't always have to carry everything alone. A few ways that can make it easier for you to talk about your feelings is to talk about your feelings to someone you trust with absolutely everything and anything. This could be your best friend, your parent, or even your grandparents. When you talk to someone you feel like you can truly trust, it won't feel so nerve-wracking or stressful. Another method is the side-by-side method. This is when, instead of looking someone directly in the eye and talking, you distract yourself by doing something you find calming, like walking, drawing, baking, etc. This will make it feel less like you're being interrogated and make conversation flow more naturally. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that needing help doesn't make you a burden. If anything, it shows that you value yourself enough to take care of your mental health. In fact, studies show that if you keep your emotions to yourself, it can cause an increase in anxiety, stress, depression, and a difficulty in regulating your emotions. Talking to someone, whether they're a friend, a counselor, or a parent, doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're choosing to deal with your emotions rather than letting them control you. So, the next time you feel yourself forcing a smile or saying you're fine when you're not, just remember this. Being a human means feeling things deeply. It means feeling sadness, frustration, confusion, and anger. But none of that makes you weak. It makes you human, it makes you real, and most importantly, it makes you you. If there's one message I want you to walk away with today, it's this. You don't have to be okay all the time. You deserve to be around people who make you feel comfortable enough to feel negative emotions around them, and they won't judge you for that. Thank you.